should have an exciting matchup between the top-seeded first-place Panthers of Section 1 facing off against the first-place Shaler Titans in Section 3. Ought to be a good hockey game. Before we get to the senior festivities, we'd like to recognize some other folks. First of all, we'd like to recognize the newly formed this year Junior Panthers over here in red. Led by Coach Dave Crockett there. He's the big guy in the back. Secondly, we'd like to introduce the contingent from the undefeated 13-0 freshman team led by Coach Garrett Kapkowski, assisted by PJ Maslach. And unfortunately, but it's the way the hockey season goes, the JV team is down in Morgantown tonight, but we would like to recognize them and their coaches, head coach Ray Marin-Petro, and assistant coaches Justin Lloyd and Adam Brindle, all former St. Clair players, by the way. And now, we'd like to introduce the USA varsity team lined up there in the back. They're the biggest guys. They're led by the gentleman to my right here, head coach Larry Marks. Larry's assisted by assistant coaches Stefan Getzik, Tom Pandolfo, and Bill Lewis. And now for the senior recognition. First of all, we'd like to welcome out here to the mat number 17, forward Jacob Chokrin. And Jacob's parents, Mark and Terry Chokrin. Jake is a straight-A student, member of the National Honor Society, has been awarded Provost the National Buckeye Scholarship. He plans to attend Ohio State University's Fisher College of Business. Congratulations, Jake. Next we have number 19, big defenseman James DeGangi. His parents, Ed and Linda DeGangi. James has played varsity hockey 10th through 12th grade. He lettered in track. He was 2007 PAHL playoff champion. 2007 Mid-Am District finalist, 2008 PAHL season champion, 2004 Defensive Player Award at Mount Lebanon Hornets. His academic achievements include Student of the Year nominee in his junior year, High Honor Roll, PAHL Academic All-Star, AAPT High School Physics Photo Contest finalist. James' future plans include attending either John Carroll, Drexel, Ohio University, or the University of Texas, where he'll plan to major in television or film. Next we have number 21, defenseman Brian Escherick. His parents, Karen Escherick and Steve and Angela Escherick. Brian was a 2009 PIHL All-Star, and he was also 2 years on varsity hockey and 2 years on varsity lacrosse. Brian is on the honor roll, and he plans to attend IUP and play D1 club hockey and major in physical therapy. Next we have number 6 for Tim Gralty. His parents are Jim and Kathy Gralty. Tim played 3 years of varsity hockey and 2 years of JV, 2 years JV lacrosse, and 2 years varsity lacrosse. Tim's future plans include attending University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown, majoring in elementary education, and playing hockey. Next we have for number 91, Dylan Livingston. His parents are Garvin and Bonnie Livingston. Dylan has played USC hockey for 5 years and 4 years of amateur hockey. Dylan is on the high honor roll and plans to attend the University of Colorado at Boulder. Good luck, Dylan. Next we have number 28, Theo Schneiders, also known as T. Schneiders. His parents are Chris and Michelle Schneiders. Theo played 3 years for the AAA Pittsburgh Hornets, 2 years for the AAA Pittsburgh Predators, including 3 PAHL championships. He was 2009 PAHL All-Star and leading scorer for the USC varsity lacrosse in 2008. Theo's academic achievements include highest honor roll for every semester, 4.0 GPA, and National Honor Society. Fantastic. Theo's plans include attending Penn State at University Park, majoring in information science and technology. Next we have number 8, defenseman Eric Surma. His parents are John and Becky Surma. Eric was also 2009 PAHL All-Star. Has played 3 years of USC varsity hockey. He was the captain this year, as you can see. Alternate captain last year, and earned a PAHL state championship. Eric is a high honor roll student, member of the National Honor Society, and plans to attend college with a major in business or biology. Congratulations, Eric. Next we have number 83, centerman Steve Trombetta. His parents are Mark and Robin Trombetta. Steve was the JV team alternate captain, and he earned the 2007-2008 Players Player Award. He's a member of the National Honor Society and plans to attend Lehigh University. Congratulations, Steve. And that rounds out our senior class for 2009. Before we vacate the ice, number one, we'd like to thank Eileen Klein for putting this whole thing together. I'd like to wish the team good luck tonight. Wish these seniors good luck with the rest of the season and their academic endeavors through the rest of this year and thereafter. Hopefully they'll take fond memories of Upper St. Clair hockey with them on into the future. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Martina Caruso, a junior at Upper St. Clair High School, who will sing the national anthem. Thank you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming,
Ready to go? You tell me when. Right now? Okay. Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to another edition of Upper St. Clair Panthers hockey. And I'm out of breath. I just ran from the other side of the ice. Sorry about that. Tonight, we have the Panthers leading Section 1, facing off against the high-flying Titans of Shaler, who are in first place in Section 3, and coming into this game sporting a record of 14-1 with only an overtime loss to Pine Richland. So this ought to be a big contest, and here's the drop of the puck. Panthers get it deep in the Shaler end. Good forecheck by Schneiders, number 28. Shaler reverses the puck, tries to break out of there, but the Panthers stop him at the blue line. It's Escherick, but it's intercepted by Shaler. Oh, puck in on net. Goaltender Reggett plays it to his defenseman. There's Trombetta reversing the puck, but stopped at the point by Shaler defenseman. Ganji again reversing the puck. Partner to Escherick. Move forward, Schneiders. Both teams change here. Panthers dump the puck deep, get a line change. Here comes C.J. Murray with a little bit of forechecking pressure on Titans. Titans nice breakout pass. Intercepted by Schneid by the Panthers, moves the puck to Murray. Ahead to Parker Phillips. Tim Graldi on the forecheck. Phillips there with him. 2-on-2 with the Titans in the corner. Titans come out with it again. Defenseman trying to break it out. Good forechecking pressure again by the Panthers. Clear by Panther defenseman for an icing. Puck comes back into the Shaler end. Both teams change up again. Panthers come out with James Klein, Theo Schneiders, and Justin Selp, number 96 on the forward line, with Mitchell Lewis, 55. And it looks again like Brian Escherick, number 21, on the blue line. Now, right off the face-off, puck to the Titans net, covered by the goaltender. Will face it off again. Puck won temporarily by the Panthers, but turned over to blue line. Panthers regain control. Schneiders dumps it. Selp with the forecheck. Escherick with a good job at the point to keep the puck in. Titans retreat again. Klein intercepts, but recovered by the Titans. With both teams having a hard time getting out of their end. Too many turnovers at blue lines here. Klein goes the other way with a headman pass. Schneiders in alone. Ooh. Good save by the Panther, and a rebound by Klein, number 11. Looked like it went off the pipe. I think it's Oscar Prom in the net for the Titans. He was an all-star goaltender. Klein from behind the net tries to wrap it around. Back to DeGangi at the point, gets a shot, just misses the net. Number 72 for the Panthers, that's Robbie Schneid, throws it in and Prom covers up. Both teams change again. Panthers with a little bit of pressure there. Best pressure of the game by either team so far in this young contest. 12-20 left in the first period. Face-off won by the Titans. Blind reverse, that's going to stay in at the point. Schneid keeps it in for the Panthers. Parker Phillips. Now, great chance in front. Good feed by Parker Phillips, too. And I missed who that was in front. Was that Trombetta that got a good shot on net? Good stop by Prom. Great chance. Best chance of the game so far. That puck came out. That's going to delayed offside. Panthers get another change. Phillips still out there. And intercepted by C.J. Murray. Gets a shot on net and he scores. Great interception at the Titan blue line by C.J. Murray, and shoots through a screen and beats Prom over his right shoulder. Panthers go up 1-0 here at 11:39 of the first period. Murray just came on the ice, picked off that errant pass at the blue line, stepped in and again used the Titan defenseman as a screen and shot it over the screen Prom's shoulder. 1-0 Panthers. Opening face-off, won by the Panthers, dumped deep by Graldi. Number 17, Chalkburn with forechecking pressure. Good shot from the point by Mitchell Lewis.
Number 18, Chris Murray, assisted by number 21, Brian Escherick.
And the goal announced. And Murray from Escherick. Panthers up 1-0. Titans gain the Panther end. Played by Escherick. Martz tries to play toward the net, but intercepted by the Panthers' Murray. Cross ice pass to Graldi. Good outlet pass. And Graldi does a good job under pressure just to get the puck deep. Panthers get a good change. Establish that forechecking pressure again. Two good skating defensemen out there, and Schneid and DeGangi. DeGangi gets it deep. Panthers thus far content to play a dumping chase game, but thus far they've established good forechecking pressure, and it's paid off once. Puck shot wide by Schneid. The quarterback spot behind net looks like Klein back there. Almost played cleanly by Selp, but intercepted again at the line by DeGangi with a shot right on net. And the Titans cleared it up the middle, and lucky they got it out of the end. D-to-D here, regroup in the neutral zone, and we're back into that end onside. Good play by the defense, and they get off. Schneiders collects a puck in the defensive end. Eschrick under some pressure. 3 Titans on 1 man there. Needs a little support from the Panthers. Back to the Titan point. Oh, blocked in front. This looks like Panthers try to clear, but held in nicely at the point by the Titans defense. And now cleared by Schneiders. Klein brings it back into the end. But he's out now with a pass to the bench there. Dylan Livingston just stepped on the ice and the door was still open. Got check and took a seat back on the Panther bench. Titans maintaining some pressure now. Get a shot on in front. Reggett makes the save. Another one on net, backhanded by 43. That's Sean McHugh for the Titans. Now we're playing in this end, folks. And now the Panthers come out, right back in, delayed offside. Titans will change. The Panthers ought to get, and they make a nice long clear. Here's Galarowski in. Almost got a shot on net, blocked nicely by 87. That's Piskurich. Another all-star defenseman for the Titans, number 87, Zach Piskurich. Here comes Galarowski in, nice skating, gets a shot on net. Saved by Prom, back to the Panther point. Again, a shot on net by DeGangi, and covered up by Prom, which is up and down. Titans had good pressure in the Panther end. Panthers went the other way, started some good pressure with 2 chances by Galarowski, number 7. Culminated in a chance by DeGangi from the point. Face off in the Titan end. It's Murray, Chokrin, and Grolty out here with DeGangi and Schneid on the points. Again, it's a dump and chase game. Panthers get it deep. Looks like the Titans will come out of their end with speed this time. Number 18, nice move and hooked. That's Shane Shiring. Nice move around the Panther defense and hooked before he went in alone. Titans will go on the power play here. Faceoff should be in the Panther end. Panthers bring out Klein and Schneiders up front on the penalty kill, with looks like Eschrick and Lewis back on defense. Face off to the left of Reggett. Won cleanly. Cleared by Lewis, but kept in nicely by 92 Hetz.
Number 19, DeGangi.
Panthers regroup, and Eschrick clears into the Titan end. It's 92 Hetz with the puck. Moves the puck, but misconnects on the pass. Only be recovered by Lewis, who dumps it nicely into the Titan end. They're going to have to regroup there. See what kind of breakout they have. And they should get this in deep. They do. The whole way behind the Panthers. They're set up. Someone behind Reggett. Tempted into the slot. Titans recover on the wall. Good pressure by the Panthers on that loose puck. 28 Schneiders clears it nicely, and the Panther defense goes for change. Schneiders gets off. Now we've got 3 fresh penalty killers. Here come the Titans again into the Panther end. That's number 8, Patrick Schaefer for Shaler. Working with 7, Drew Martz, who was an all-star alternate for Shaler. Nice pass low to Burkhardt, 69 below the net. Good control here by the Titans. Going to go behind the net again. They're working the perimeter. Panthers are doing a good job just containing, which is what they should do as long as the Titans have control. Oh, nice shot from a tough angle, but Reggett went down and right over his shoulder into the upper part of the net. Shooting it was Schaefer, number 8. And I'm guessing 69 Burkhardt might get the assist on that, but we'll wait and hear the official call. Panthers didn't do a lot wrong there. They didn't really have good containment there in front of that man, but it was a heck of a shot. Face-off goes back into the Titan end.
Scored by number 8, Patrick Schaefer.
Titans have a hard time getting out of there, and again, Lewis, who stopped that puck, looks like he got hurt with a little bit of a check right after he got rid of that puck. Lewis goes off holding his shoulder. Schneid replaces him out here with Escherick on defense. Forwards the puck to Galarowski, and Trombetic clears. That should be an icing. Face-off will come back in the Panthers' end to the left of Reggett again. Again, number 55, defenseman Mitchell Lewis. Solid defenseman Mitchell Lewis goes off holding his shoulder. Coaches are looking at him on the bench. Face-off in front, Murray for the Panthers out here with Chokrin, Gralty, Schneid, and DeGangi. Schneid sets up behind the net. Goes to his partner. Back to Schneid behind the net. Regrouping nicely. Patience. Tries the long pass and nicely connects with Murray. Murray's in deep and Gralty's in front if he can find him. And he tries, but pass goes wide, and here comes Shaler the other way on that pass, which essentially acted as a breakout for Panthers. Number 5, Shiring for Titans, tried to shoot through a screen, but it was blocked nicely by the Panthers. They regroup again. DeGangi to Schneid behind the net, and back to DeGangi, and back to Schneid. Here we go. They're looking for the clear forward, and there it is. And the puck, oh boy, kept it nicely at the point. I think that's Martz. It is Martz. Shiring on the board, hit by Schneid. DeGangi there supporting his partner. Oh no, it's Murray. I'm sorry. Glad it wasn't DeGangi because he should be in front of the net, which he was. And the puck is cleared onto the Panther bench. Be another face-off. It looks like in the Panther end. Must have come off a Panther before it went out of play. Be interesting to see if 55 Lewis makes his way back onto the ice, or if it's more than a. Oh, he is. Here he is. As we speak, Mitchell Lewis is back on the ice, so hopefully he's not hurt badly. And here come the Panthers. Looks like Schneiders with Selup. Schneiders gains the zone right down the middle and almost beats Prom. Good toe save by Prom. Broken out here to 46 for the Titans. That's Josh Karnprobst. Panthers regain it, and they're out of the zone. It's Klein with Schneiders. Klein with deft stick handling with a great shot on net, but up high on the goaltender, and fairly easy save by goaltender Oscar Prom. Nice play to the center point to DeGangi, gets a shot on, and it goes in. Great job. Working the puck low to high. Klein out to DeGangi at the center point, shooting through about 3 or 4 bodies, and the puck eludes number 29, Oscar Prom, the all-star goaltender for Shaler. Panthers go up here 2-1. Great game so far, up and down action. Nice to see Mitchell Lewis back on the ice. Must have got a little stinger or something. Here come the Titans in almost around the defense. Good foot speed there by Schaefer. Almost beat 19 DeGangi.
19 DeGangi from number 11, Klein.
And by the way, that's senior James DeGangi, who was recognized here with 7 other seniors on Panther Senior Recognition Night. Just before the drop of the puck, we weren't able to get it on camera, but a nice ceremony, and we'll maybe get a chance to talk about each of those seniors as the game goes on here. Another pass almost intercepted inside the blue line by Lewis, but just outside the line. Temporarily delayed offsides, and the Titans come out of their end, and it's back into the Panthers' end here. Livingston working the left wing here, and the puck is cleared and shot on net. Looks like an intentional offside, and it'll go the other way. Good call by number 7 referee. I'm not sure who that is. We didn't get the referees' names, but nonetheless, that puck was shot in from center ice with 2 Titans trapped deep in their offensive end, in the Panthers' defensive end. So that's an intentional offsides, and that goes down into the Titans' end, where it gives the Panthers a slight advantage on this face-off territorially. Murray takes the face-off, tries to get a shot right on net. Very nice. Back to DeGangi. And boy, I think that's DeGangi's about his 4th or 5th shot on net this first period. And there's still 3 minutes to go. Panthers doing a nice job working their system. Seem to always have a guy high in the zone intercepting the attempted. Oh, whoa, wow, nice chance in front. Burkhart to Schaefer, who just whizzed it wide. A goaltender Reggett, who was surprised by that. Here comes Burkhardt again with some good stick handling, but loses the puck just outside the blue line, and picked up by Murray, who skates back into the Panther end and regroups it with DeGangi, number 19, who's going to get the red line and get it deep. Very nice. Forwards get off. The puck is deep in the Titan end. We can restart the forecheck with some fresh troops here. Looks like Schneiders and Klein back out here. Shot on from the point by Escherick, gloved by Prom. Looked like that shot was going over the net, but a little bit of traffic in front, and Prom held on, and there'll be another face-off to the left of Oscar Prom in the Titans' defensive end. Looks like Schneiders centering this line between Selip on the left and Klein on the right. Looks like Escherick and Lewis back on the point. Face-off won cleanly back to Escherick, who tried to get a shot on net, blocked by the Titans in front. Titans throw the puck up the wall blindly and kept in by Mitchell Lewis, who makes a nice pass to the weak side wing on Theo Schneiders, who regroups behind the net. Nice puck movement low to high. That was attempted to Escherick at the center point, much like the play that resulted in the goal by DeGangi earlier. Nice clear there by Mitchell Lewis. Almost went over the wall, and I'm not sure about high school hockey, but if that had gone over the wall in the pros, that would have been a penalty, but it didn't. Here come the Titans, group 2-on-2. Looks like Martz throws a puck on net. Rebound, he collects his own rebound. Behind the net to the high man, who just misses that pass. Oh, regroups, regains it. But Schneid picks up the loose biscuit in front. Attempts to clear it to center, where the Titans regain it, dump it again. They get a line change, dump it back into the Panther end. Klein's working hard against Shiring on the wall, and here he comes out with the puck. Good hard work. He's going with Parker. Wow, and oh my gosh, great stick handling by Klein. He got a great chance there. Good save. I think Prom was surprised himself that he saved that, because he was moving, and Lewis gets a good shot on from the good low hard wrist shot from the point. Prom makes a good save. We'll get an official tally at the end of the period, but I have to think the Panthers are probably out shooting the Titans at least 2-1, and maybe more. Panthers doing a great job of regaining control in the neutral zone, and with speed getting back into the Titan end. And there's a shot just wide, and I didn't catch the number there. Whoa. Whomever it was, he just laid a bill. That was Parker Phillips, number 10. Backhanded one wide and threw a nice hard check on Burke, number 13 for the Titans, who goes off a little shaken. And there's the end of the first period. I lost track of the time. I didn't even warn you guys it was coming to an end, but a great first period, up and down action. A lot of shots on net. Good forechecking by the Panthers, who end up with a 2-1 margin of marginal lead here in the end of the first period. They'll rack up a fresh 15. Coaches will give them a little bit of an education here between periods, and high school hockey will get rolling again here in the next minute or so. Yeah. Well, while we have a break, as cameraman, longtime cameraman, devoted USC hockey parent John Sarabella, the cameraman standing here to my left, said I ought to mention the seniors, and I will. Seniors recognized tonight. Forward Tim Graldy, number 6. Seen him out here several times tonight, and I'm sure we'll see all these guys. Defenseman number 8, Eric Surma. And number 17, forward Jacob Chokran. And number 19, James DeGangi, owner of one of the first period goals. Number 21, defenseman Brian Escherick. And then we have number 83, winger Steve Trombetta. And finally, I think I got all 8. Senior number 91, forward Dylan Livingston. Let me make sure I got all those. Gralty, Surma, DeGangi, Escherick. I skipped Theo Schneiders. I'm sorry. Number 28, Theo Schneiders. Centerpiece of this team, and quite the playmaker and scorer for this team in this season. Theo, as we mentioned earlier, quite the student heading off to Penn State. And again, I will repeat, number 83, Steve Trombetta, senior, and number 91, Dylan Livingston, seniors. And here we go again, folks. Teams have changed ends. The Panthers are going to shoot at the net in front of myself and cameraman John Sarabella. Ganji throws the puck. Picked off by number 8. That's Shiring. Oh, number 7, Martz gets a hard shot on net. Reggett quick to make a good save from a tough angle. Here comes, I don't want to mispronounce these Shaler fellas' names. Burkhardt. Selp throws a loose puck across the slot area, but picked up by Shaler. Selp lays a check on Burkhardt. Puck redirected in front by Schneiders, but went weakly wide of the net. Here comes Shaler 1-on-2. That's Burkhardt. Looks like a penalty here. Looks like it's going to be a high stick on the Panthers. Looks like number 11. No? Who's going to the box? No, he's going to the bench. Not sure who's going. Oh, the penalty is on Shaler. My mistake, folks. I'm sorry. It's on 69 Burkhardt, whose name I was searching for just a second ago. He goes to the sin bin for 2 for a high stick.
Shaler penalty number 69, Dylan Burkhardt, 2 minutes for a high stick.
Here come the Panthers on the power play breakout. It's Murray dragging the puck up the middle of the ice. Tough to have turnovers at the blue line anytime, but power play in particular, that puck's got to get in deep from there. There, Gralty, nice job of getting it deep. Panthers should get 2 guys here, and they do. It's Parker Phillips, number 10. Murray go to collect the puck, goes back to the point, low to high. We get a nice shot from the point from Escherick after a D-to-D pass from Lewis. The Titans regain. Looks like Martz, number 12. Or that is not Martz, I'm sorry. Number 12 is Billy Dobson. Martz is number 7, my fault. Come the Panthers again. Gralty can't handle a tough pass at center ice, and the Titans knock it back into the Panther end again. Here comes Murray once again. And he gets the blue line and hands it off deftly to number 19, to Ganji, who gets it down the wall to Klein. Set up their overload on the right-hand side of the ice here. Thrown on net. Looks like a penalty here. I'm not sure what's... I didn't even notice the Panther laying on the ice behind goaltender Prom and under number 81, Ryan Fragapane, who looks like he's heading to the box for what we see here is an interference penalty. So the Panthers go up 5-on-3, a 2-man advantage here for the next 41 seconds, unless, of course, the Panthers happen to score one, at which point the penalized player will come out of the box. But here we go. Panthers out here with Sellup, who now steps into the faceoff circle, replacing Klein. Sellup, Klein, and DeGangi. DeGangi playing the right wing. And a nice hard shot from Mitchell Lewis from the center point. Often a tactic that coaches like to use on a 5-on-3 is taking point shots, because the opposing team or the penalized team is so outnumbered down low that there's great chances for rebounds, deflections, recollected pucks, because we should outnumber them 2-1 at least in front of the net. Puck comes back to Lewis, and again, look, they use that center point from Lewis. Tries to make the point to Schneiders, who tries to go cross crease through a lot of traffic to Klein. Didn't connect cleanly, but Klein ends up with the puck, and he walks off the wall and shoots, but that's redirected past the net, but the Panthers regain it. Take advantage of this 2-man advantage. Klein fakes the shot again from there, but he walks out and does shoot. Saved by 29 Prom. Klein's going to fake the same thing. He's going to pass it. And there's Schneiders, and he shoots just wide, low enough the tip of the glove of Prom. And here comes Klein walking into the slot, and he goes to the point to Schneiders. Schneiders going to go to Lewis, who's going to shoot it. Yes, right on though. No traffic in front, an easy save for Prom. And it looks like the Panthers are going to take a penalty here. Looks like they interfered in front, number 96, Justin Sellup, interfering with 92, Hetz, the defenseman for the Titans, just to the left of goaltender Prom. So the first of the Titan penalties had expired 19 seconds ago. 1 minute left on number 81 Fragapane's penalty, and now 2 go up on the board for number 96 Justin Sellup for the Panthers. So we'll be even here, folks, 4-on-4 for a minute, and then the Titans should go up for a 1 minute power play. Face off just outside the Panthers' end. Won cleanly by number 18 Shiring for the Titans, who collects the puck.
Upper St. Clair penalty to number 9.
Loses it though to the Panther defense.
Justin Sellup, 2 minutes for tripping.
Regroups again behind the net. Up to Graldy, number 6. Just eludes him. Comes back to the Titan defense, who regroup and get the puck deep. Right on net. Reggett plays it to 72 Schneid. Gralty again struggles to collect that puck, but moved nicely by Schneid to Murray, who comes in 1-on-2 and drops it back to Gralty. Murray recollects it, battles with captain number 59, Grossman, and here comes Shiring, who tries to get it past 21 Eschrick, but can't. Now he does regain it and gain the zone. He drops it back to his defenseman, number 4, Tyler Schreiber. Tyler Schreiber gets a low, hard shot on Matt Reggett, who is able to control that. Stop play, and we'll have another face-off just to the left of Matt Reggett in the Panthers' defensive end. 6 seconds left on the penalty to 81 Fragapane. He'll come out, and it looks like my math wasn't exactly right. It looks like 1:01 will be remaining on a power play for the Titans. Puck on net and eludes Reggett and just missed by 17. Maybe that wasn't 17. I'm not seeing here. Is that 12? Yeah, 12. That's Dobson. Almost put it into the empty net behind a sprawled Reggett. Again, a good chance by the Titans, just went wide of Reggett. 57 Mooney plays it from the point to the strong side wall. Shiring walks out. Cross-iced to Mooney again, who one time's a slapper off the side of the net. Good play there. Just enough of a distraction by Schneiders of Shiring at the point that the puck eludes Shiring. Hetz has to recollect it in his end, and here he comes. I happen to know this boy. Josh Hetz is just a sophomore. Solid defenseman for the Shaler Titans. And a good save by Reggett on another good attempt by Dobson. Dobson has had 3 good chances on this short power play, and the penalty is over. Sellup's out of the box, and Steven Galarowski steps on the ice and comes quickly into the Panther end, pick up his man. Klein picks up the loose mail, skates definitely out of his end, comes through center ice, eludes one guy, but he's 1-on-3. So he's got to get some support here, and he does. Whoa! Almost scored on one like the Penguins got last night with Stahl scoring from behind the net. And whoa! And just after a nice shot on net from Schneid, which Prom covered, one of the Panthers, Schneiders, dumped by number, was it 43, McHugh, a lanky fella, just put Schneiders on his wallet, but he heads to the sin bin too. So the Panthers go back up on the power play, and that face-off will be to the right of Prom in the Shaler end. Cleared nicely by defenseman 59 Grossman. Cleared. A little bit of a different breakout here. Different group of players starting the power play here for the Panthers. That looked like Eschrick. And 26 Segerdahl bringing the puck up. Segerdahl Segerdahl, Galarowski, and Chokran beginning up front on the power play for the Panthers. Back on the points, it's Schneid and Escherick. And Grossman gathers it and recollects, throws it down to the Panther end where Reggett plays it, drops it off to Schneid, who definitely eludes the Titan forechecker. Nice movement, just pass just eludes Selup. This is coming back out. Grossman's going to redo this, and he clears it. But this time, Lewis cuffs it, stops it in a neutral zone. He now has it, and he's going to hopefully dump this and get some. Oh, gains the end and does dump it. That should get to Klein if Klein gets there. Yes. Klein sets up on the overload, gets it back to the point to Murray, who's manning the point here on the power play. Yes. Klein walks off the wall, looks it over, and I think hits the 5-hole. Exquisite shot. Surprises goalie. And that's about the spot that Reggett got beat from earlier in the first period. That shot went over Reggett's shoulder, but this shot going between Prom's legs, a beautiful shot by number 11 Klein after a dish from number 18 Murray from the point. Murray a forward, manning the point on the power play there. Klein went back to Murray, Murray to Klein. Klein walks off the wall, and again, with his head up, found a nice spot and beats Oscar Prom fairly cleanly. Panthers go up here 3-1 with just under 7.5 minutes left in the second period.
James Klein, assisted by number 18, Chris Murray.
Chris Murray, also known as C.J. Murray. That's Parker Phillips. Parker Phillips out here with Murray, with Gralty, with Escherick, who dumps it low again. Must have been offsides. We have a delayed offsides. Murray clears the zone and goes to the bench. And here comes, they're calling an offside, I believe. Oh no, did that come, I was watching the bench. Did that come out into the stands? Yeah. I missed that. Okay, very good. Very good. Puck leaves the ice surface and comes into the stands, and you won't see that in many Penguin games. The puck is now back on the ice. The very same puck. Dobson, a big, strong kid, tries to carry the puck through the Panther defense at the blue line, but he's stopped. And here comes Segerdahl. Segerdahl dumps it and chases his own dump, and his forecheck is great. Good pressure on Hetz, but Hetz regains the puck nicely and moves it up the wall to lanky McHugh, who hands it off to Dobson, back to McHugh. McHugh with a nice backhand on net. Rebound to the corner off of Reggett's blocker. Puck comes out. Hetz was not at his blue line. Sensed the Panthers coming out of the zone and retreated. But here comes Dobson again. I'm impressed with this Dobson kid. I hadn't heard anything about him before the game, but he's had a heck of a game. He's had probably the majority of the Titan shots, number 12, and I believe I'm saying the name right, Billy Dobson. He's playing a heck of a game. He's probably had a half a dozen shots on net, and he's a powerful-looking kid. Face off to the left of the Panthers, Reggett. That was Schneider's, got it back, but forechecking Titans gain control behind the Panther net. Escherick tries to clear around the weak side, but that's held in by the Titan defense. Oh, and here comes the Titans off the wall. It's like Shiring. That's picked up well. Nice shot on net by Mooney, number 57. Mooney, Reggett had to be sharp there to stop that one. Nice play there to play the puck to himself, but boy, that was Mitchell Lewis, but that got stopped at the Titan blue line again. Hopefully this one will get out. Selup, that's going to, hopefully this puck gets out soon, because this squad is going to get tired, and tired bodies in your end usually end up with pucks in your end, in your net. Yeah. Lewis again, and he clears that. That should come out, yes, and that's waved off. One referee saying Mooney could have played that, and frankly I thought that was a good call. Mooney wasn't happy with the call. Well, the Panthers alone here in front of Selup. Almost a good chance, just out of his reach. A good pass from the wall by, I think it was Schneider's, to Selup. Selup just missing that right in front of goaltender Oscar Prom. Panthers regroup, going D to D. Murray back to defenseman Schneid. Schneid patiently with a great pass up to Murray. Good give and go there. Murray gives it to Klein. He's in front. Walks in and bulls his way through traffic, but the puck is cleared by Shaler. DeGangi back to recollect it at the Panther blue line. Goes to his partner Schneid. Schneid up to Graldi. Graldi with some speed through the neutral zone. Gains the zone, drops it to Murray. Murray tries to flip it into the slot, but that's, whoa. That was intercepted by the Titans, but it came off a Titan stick, and Prom had to be sharp to kick that one off the net, almost put it in their own net. Here's Eschrick with a good move from the blue line, eluding the Titans and gets a hard, low shot. But the rebound is a long one, and here comes Dobson again. That's picked up. Oh, looks like a nice break here for Murray. Murray has Gralti. Murray behind the net after Gralti wasn't able to handle that because it was a little behind him. Graldi picks it up now. Graldi nicely to the point. That's blocked. Nice low hard shot from Mitchell Lewis, but blocked nicely by 43 McHugh. And McHugh to Dobson, back to McHugh. McHugh shot that, but that was 4 feet wide. And this is clear, probably not a bad play. Gralti ices the puck. It's going to go back in to the Panther end, but the tired Panthers will be able to get a change here, get some fresh troops on. As some of you, or maybe all of you know, if this were the NHL, that icing play would not allow a line change. In high school, you're still allowed to change lines. Fresh troops on for the Panthers. Hard for me to see from this end. I think it's Schneiders at center. Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's Segerdahl, 26, not 28. Segerdahl takes the face-off. Galarowski on the left wing. Try to see who's on the right. It's Livingston on the right wing. I'm sorry, left. Stephen was on the right. Got my left and right. My other left. Everything I learned in kindergarten, but I forgot the left-right thing. Oh, whoa. Good chance in front by the Titans. Panthers, a little bit of a turnover there coming out of their end. Intercepted in the high slot. Not sure that went wide or if Reggett got his toe on it. Folks, we're at the opposite end of where the play is, where Matthew Reggett's man in the Panther net. I tell you, impressive so far, and obviously a lot of game to go, but impressive start for the Panthers up against a Shaler squad, as I mentioned before, with only one loss, and that by a goal in overtime to Pine Richland, a strong Pine Richland team. This Titan team beat Mount Lebanon 7-6 in overtime last week after being down 6-4 with a minute and a half or two left in the game. So hopefully the Panthers will just keep pouring it on and not being that close to range come the end of the game. So far doing, no! There's a puck thrown by, I think it was Schneiders. Was it, or was it Sellup? They're hugging Sellup. I thought it was Schneiders. All along the goal line, that puck paralleled the goal line, hit Proms. Was it Sellup? I thought it was Schneiders. We'll get the official call, but that happened so quickly. Schneiders picked up a loose puck behind the Shaler net, walked up and just got parallel with the goal and threw it straight across the goal line and hit Oscar Prom's skate and redirected, deflected behind him. Oh, that was Klein. Wow. Boy, that must have been a backhand. I thought it was Schneiders because that would have been his forehand. Klein must have backhanded that from here. Wow. Either that he redirected. I didn't say. I wish I knew. We'll have to ask somebody later who might have seen it more clearly than we did. And I can't complain about that being at the other end. That happened right in front of us, folks. Oh, puck intercepted nicely by DeGangi at the blue line, but he's run over by number 18, Shane Shiring. And if any of you happen to be from Shaler out there, I can't imagine or know a lot of people from Shaler. I think I might have been saying earlier that number 8 was Shiring. It's 18 is Shiring, and number 8 is Patrick Schaefer. Schaefer and Shiring. Face off again in the Panther end with this Segerdahl, Galarowski, and Livingston line out. looks like Esherick and Lewis. Looks like Esherick and Lewis on defense, and looks like we have a problem with the glass, folks. Just over the right shoulder, just about 4 panes left of the Panther net of Matt Reggett, the goaltender. It looks like a problem with the glass. Looks like one of the defensemen pointed it out to the referee, and both teams have come to their respective benches. Yeah. Well, we'll see. I see one gentleman scurrying off from the bench area. Maybe he's going to find whomever the maintenance is around here that's going to repair that, and hopefully they can. Not exactly sure what the problem is. Funny thing is, from here, that looks like that pane has a different tone. So I don't know if that means the light's hitting at a different angle because it's not in the same alignment with the other panes of glass. Could very well be, because it looks different even from here. Doesn't look to be not broken or shattered, but you know, I'm not sure how we might get this, John, but it would have been nice. I think often they announce, but we didn't hear anything about shots after the first period. Did you hear anything? I did not. And again, a hard-fought game with good puck movement, good forechecking. Not a real physical game, but a couple of funny goals. But nonetheless, the Panthers deserving of this lead. They've certainly outplayed the Shaler Titans. Shaler Titans probably are finding themselves in a position they may not have been in, but I don't want to speak too soon. I don't know that for sure. And the Titans, it's not they're obviously a skilled, team-oriented team. I don't see any lone wolves out there. They're playing well, and I know their coach Kurt Hetz fairly well, and he is a good coach, and so I'm sure they're well coached. But what I'm telling you is they're doing well. Obviously, one loss. I think they're 14-1 now, but 6 of those wins actually have been by 1 goal. So they've been in close games, but ending up on top in all but one instance. And again, that's the Pine Richland game, and I'm sure Coach Hetz would like to have that game back. That was early too, but nonetheless, I'm pumping up the Shaler team. But look what our Panthers are doing, playing an excellent game, and no reason to believe they won't continue to do this for the next minute and 40 of this period, and of course the third period, and hang on to defeat the Shaler Titans and put them down for the second time of the year. Be quite a milestone for the Panthers on this. Midway through this season here. Yeah, as John Sarabella says, he hates to see the stop in momentum. Hate for those kids to stand over there and get cold and lose their excitement level and the adrenaline, and that's a good point. Not sure what's happening here. I can only guess that somebody's going to be out here soon to look at that pane of glass. And just as I say that, the Zamboni doors at that end of the ice open. Hopefully we see somebody step out onto the ice and fix that pane of glass. I notice 36 for the Panthers, Robbie Harbison, whose name we haven't called here. I just noticed him walk in front of us here. Freshman Robbie Harbison, who's a defenseman and quite a player and a heck of a nice kid. I'm guessing he's hurt, but I didn't hear that. But he's walking over to see his teammates, join up with his teammates as they now leave the ice. Looks like they're going to go into the locker room, stay warm in there, regroup. And I'd say this is probably the best thing, is to play, attack this minute 40 left in the second period onto the third period. Get the ice cut. hopefully get that pane of glass, which they're now working on, John, if you can get a shot of that. They're on a ladder. They've got 4 gentlemen down there trying to address that, what apparently isn't a loose pane of glass, which obviously could be a dangerous situation and you have to address immediately. Boy, we see, I don't know how many of you folks saw the replay or maybe even saw it the night it happened if you have the NHL network or one of the cable stations where you get a lot of NHL games. But earlier this year, that big bully Milan Lukic for Boston put a guy, and I can't remember what team or who the fellow was, but put a guy through the glass, and it was quite impressive, the shattering and the spray of glass that came down, showered down on that gentleman. Hey folks, we're going to take a little break to change the tape here. There's not much action now. The crowd is filing out. We're going to stop the tape and we'll be back with you for the beginning of an extended third period. Well, welcome back. Versus the Titans of Shaler. The pane of glass is fixed. The maintenance crew is gone. The ice has been resurfaced. And it looks like they're going to play out the minute and 40 from the second period, not starting at center ice as they would if this were the beginning of the third, but with the face-off in the Panthers' defensive end, where they ended before they discovered the glass issue. Panthers clear the zone. James Klein hustling back to attempt to catch up with that puck to avoid an icing, but in spite of his efforts, not able to. And puck goes back into the Panther end for a face-off, again, just where they face it off because of the icing. Schneider's taking the face-off with Klein on his left. Back to Eschrick, who rims it to the weak side, where Selup attempts to clear, but it's deflected by the Titans and up into the roof. Face it off again. Slow start here to this third, well, I want to say, yeah, the second, I don't want to call it, second portion of the second period, but third face-off here in the first 18 seconds. Klein wins that one cleanly. Moves it ahead to Selup, who dumps it, 4 checks. Captain Grossman does a nice job to clear to number 7, Martz, who dumps it in for number 18, Shiring, who throws a loose puck across the slot. Panthers come again. It's Schneider's at the line. Oh my. Hesitated just a split second at the blue line, and Selup went in a half a step ahead. Offsides and another face-off. This one fortunately just outside the Panthers' offensive end. Just noticed. Looks like we have a goaltending change for the Shaler Titans. Gonna have to. I learned all those players. I got to pull my sheet out again and see who the second goaltender for. Looks like number 39, Steve Wheelersbacher. And my apologies to Mr. and Mrs. Wheelersbacher if I'm mispronouncing that, but I'd say that's pretty close. Panthers dumping in. Icing back into the Panthers' end. Boy, this is going to be the longest minute and 40 of Panthers hockey history. I think this is the 6th face-off in 55 seconds. Maybe that's a sign of a stoppage of the momentum of the play and a cold start. Oh, clear nicely. 2 forecheckers on Mooney. Mooney with a great job to move it up the wall. Back out of the zone. Here comes Murray, but loses the puck at center ice. Back to Schneid. Gives it to Grody, who goes back to Schneid. Schneid up the wall, and believe it or not, folks, another icing. Attempted a strong side pass. Up the wall to forward. Not sure whether that was Murray or Parker Phillips, but nonetheless, a high pass eluded him, and icing brings the puck back into the Panther end. It's Klein taking the face off. Sellup lifts it out of the Panther end, regrouped. And there, folks, is the official end of the second period. Teams go to their respective benches. And I'm not sure how much of a break here they'll have, but I can't imagine it'll be much of one. And then I'm guessing that the goaltenders will switch ends. Not sure what the referees worked out. No, yeah, I was getting to the point where I was surprised the break was as long as it was, but there's the referee's whistle signaling for the players to come to the face-off circle and begin the third period of action here. One thing I noticed, John, is looks like when Klein and Schneiders are out there, that when the face-offs are to the right of the goaltender, Schneiders takes the face-off, and when they're to the left of the goaltender, Klein takes the face-off. The difference being one is right-handed. Oh, wow. This just might be the Panthers' night here, because that puck was turned over in the slot, played cleanly to 13 Burke, who one-timed the puck at an empty net and hit the post. Folks, that was as close as you can come to scoring without tickling the twine, as Kurt Carruth, who's not here tonight, likes to say. Comes Hetz skating nicely out of his end, gets the line and dumps it. Gathered by Escherick, who clears the puck up the wall. And Klein picks up the loose biscuit, takes it into Titans' end, throws it across the crease in front of goaltender Wheelersbacher, who's a bit of a smaller goaltender than Oscar Prom. Uh-oh, here comes a breakaway by 18 Shiring. Whoa, whistled high and wide above goaltender Raggett. Boy, Panthers sidestepping two great chances here in the last 30 seconds by the Titans. First, a wide open net missed by 13 Burke, and later a breakaway misfired on by 18 Shiring. Ganji trying to get the line, can't quite. Murray picks up the loose biscuit, clears the zone, but again, just back to the Titan defense in the neutral zone. Nice play there by Schaefer to elude the checker in the neutral zone. Puck dumped in deep by the Titans. It's 7 Martz and 69, and I knew I'd forget his name. Whoa. Boy, the Titan looking to draw a penalty there. Looks like a high hit here is being called. It looks like it's going to be on 55 Lewis, who came in high with the elbows. Little tussle in front of goaltender Matt Raggett. Martz on top of 18 CJ Murray. Yeah. The chippiness can't hurt the Panthers. They need to just play cleanly, play smart. They're protecting a 3-goal lead here with 12:35 left in the third period. But the initial penalty called on 55 Lewis. Looks like he came in a little bit high with the forearms and elbows. And then, as we spoke, a tussle ensued in front of the, on the ice, not literally on the ice, between number 7 for the Titans, who looks like he's going to step into the box. Well, referee explained to him why the penalty, but he has not made his way into the box yet, but here he goes. Not sure if somebody is going off with him. or if this will be an even up situation, which would be a good turn of events for the Panthers. Mr. Sarabell and I enjoying our hot chocolate after 2 periods in this cold Ice Castle arena. They don't call it Ice Castle for nothing. It looks like it is an even up situation with whomever was tussling with 7 Marts. So the initial penalty will put to 55 Lewis. Didn't get the official call, but it was either elbowing or roughing. Nonetheless, 2-minute man advantage here for the Shaler Titans. Coming out of their end.
2 minutes for roughing. Upper St. Clair penalty to number 18. Chris Murray, 2 minutes for roughing.
It was C.J. Murray going off.
Upper St. Clair penalty to number 55, Mitchell Lewis, 2 minutes for roughing.
As I said, roughing. Wasn't sure it would be elbow or rough. Dobson whistles one wide, trying to hit McHugh on the back door. The Panthers regain it and throw it the whole way down the other end. Stopped by goaltender Wilsbacher, who plays it to 92 Hetz. Nice lead pass to Dobson. Kid I'm impressed with. He moves it to the weak side to McHugh. Drops it back to Dobson, who sets up nicely on the strong side. Gets it back to the point. Whistled wide by 87. Alternate captain Piskorich, another member of the Shaler Titans who made the All-Star team. The All-Star game just played last Saturday. Zach Piskorich, 87 for the Titans, an All-Star. Out here, man in the left point for the Titans on this power play. With 92 Josh Hetz on the opposite point. Puck whistled low. This should be gathered by Theo Schneiders, who works it up the wall. Parker Phillips there definitely works it past defenseman Hetz back into the neutral zone, back to Piskorich. Hetz to Piskorich. Nice job by the Panthers to get out of their end. Clear, an errant clear, gathered up by defenseman Brian Eschrick, who just stepped on the ice and clears it down into the Titans' end. Set up nicely by Hetz behind net, and here he comes with speed with a forechecker on him, now chasing. Moved up to Carprost. Hard shot on by 18. I think that's Shiring. Yes, that's Shiring. Titans, couple shots on net, but Panthers doing a good job. Just 5 seconds left on this penalty to Mitchell Lewis. Face-off taken by Segerdal and won cleanly. Back to Eschrick, who clears it again the whole length of the ice to goaltender Wheelersbacher, who moves it up ice himself to 13 Burke, who's under pressure by Segerdal. He regathers himself, tries to come up the wall, but he loses control, and Schneid gathers it in the neutral zone and clears it. Panthers back to full strength. Here come the Titans after eluding 2 St. Clair forecheckers. Number 4, Schreiber, Tyler Schreiber, whistles a backhand wide of Reggett. Thrown in front. Matt Reggett did a nice job to deflect that to the point, but now lost to Mooney. Stephen Galarowski gathered, and a loose stick over the glass. You don't see that very often, into the crowd. Stephen Galarowski took a stick to stick and popped a stick right out of his hands and about 6 rows deep into the crowd. Galarowski goes off without a stick. 17 Chokran replaces him. Schneiders on the wing here with Segerdal and Chokran. Wow. Puck thrown in from the point and sails over the head of goaltender Reggett. Titans keep it in. High off the wall by Grossman. Boy, the Titans, a little bit of a territorial advantage here for the last couple of minutes. They haven't had a lot of great chances, but throwing a lot of pucks in the direction of the net. Chokran works it back to center. Nicely played there by Schneiders after defending the number 5. The checker tries to get a shot on that through the defenseman using as a screen, but deflected off the defenseman's shin pad. Shaler picks up a loose puck in the slot area, but Schneiders replays it behind the net. Maybe that's not Schneiders. Yes, it is Schneiders. Schneiders putting pressure on the Grossman, the captain defenseman for Titans. Held into Titan blue. Oh, boy, hand pat. Good call, good call, good call. I thought the puck was onside, and didn't even strike me that was a hand pass. Good call by the referee. Boy, this McHugh for the Titans, who steps in to take the face-off, a tall, lanky kid. Got to be 6'3", 6'4". In against Klein. Beaten. Klein beaten by McHugh. But the Ganji clears the zone. Hetz picks it up. Hetz, a nice skater. The Ganji moves it to Schneid, who moves it up to Selup, who tries to move it to the center ice for Schneiders. But regathered by Titans and back into the Panther end. This puck's got to come out. Well, turned over to McHugh. There's a guy in the slot. Oh, just sails wide. Back to the point. Thrown in on net. Wow. Just deflected wide. Goaltender again picked off by the Titans at the blue line. The Panthers having a hard time getting out, and finally do. Selup just clears it. But the Titans know they're having good luck just getting the puck in and forechecking, much like the Panthers did early in the game. There's a good pass from Selup. Long pass through traffic to Schneiders. The puck is now deep in the Titans end. Good forechecking by Schneiders. Schneiders to Klein. Klein throws it in and comes back to the point to Eschrick. Just whistled wide. Yeah, knuckleballed it. Oh! And a good shot on by Schneiders. Almost snuck it in. Got his own rebound. 2 cracks at goaltender Wilsbacher. And again to Schneiders, who gets it on net. Whoa, there's the surprise that's not a penalty. Hit from behind. Where is the penalty there? I think that was Schneiders, who had several good chances on net. Good work around the net. Got clobbered between the shoulder blades and went head first into the goal crease. I'm surprised there was not a penalty there. Little bit of a break, I'd say, for the Titans. There wasn't a penalty there. Fresh troops come on. Murray steps into the face-off circle out there with Parker Phillips, number 10 on the right, and number 6, Tim Garalty, another one of the seniors recognized here tonight. Shot right on and stopped by goaltender Wilsbacher. The Ganji, I believe I mentioned that he's a senior. Puck back to the Ganji, moves it to Parker Phillips, who gets a low, hard shot on net. Deflected to the corner. Martz tries to gather it, circles it around to, and 69, and I can't remember his name, Kerbarth or something to that effect. And it looks like there will be a penalty on the Panthers. I didn't see what it was. Yes, Schneid plays it's Gralty, interference. Number 6, Tim Gralty for the Panthers going off for interference. 6:52 left here in the third period. A fairly quick, almost a little over 5 minutes. No, what am I thinking? 15-minute period. Over 8 minutes gone in this third period already. They're not beyond the first minute and a half, which was not officially part of this period. Once the official third period started, there have been few whistles, and a lot of time has come off the clock.
2 minutes for interference. Number 6, Tim Gralty.
Big kill here needed by the Panthers. So give the Titans no momentum with good pressure. Now goes Murray. Oh, tripped. Great effort by C.J. Murray to try to get around number 8 Shiring, a forward that was manning the power play point for the Titans. And now the Titans play it, and a delayed penalty is called. And number 57 Mooney comes over and hits Eschrick, trying to take somebody else off the ice. Looks like Mooney's ploy is to try to take another Panther off the ice since the Titans are going down. We'll be even up here we should be even up here 4-on-4. 1:29 left on the penalty to number 6 Gralty for the Panthers. Number 8 Shiring takes a penalty. Little bit of a trip or hook into C.J. Murray, who was about to go around him. Again, I got my Shirings and Schaefers mixed up. That was Schaefer, not Shiring. Shiring is 18, Schaefer is 8. My apologies to Mr. Shiring. Schaefer off. It's 4-on-4 here for the next 1:29. Then the Panthers will go up by a man for 31 seconds. Puck thrown in on goaltender Wilsbacher. There'll be a face-off to his right. James Klein in to take the face-off with Theo Schneiders on the right. The Ganji and Schneid back on the points. Oh, won cleanly by Titans. Here comes number 12, Dobson, who I really like. Good skater, deft stick handler. Loses control, though, and here come the Panthers. Clear the zone. Titans attempt to go D to D, but not play cleanly. But number 4 regains the puck, gets it back in. Number 4 is Tyler Schreiber. Comes Schneiders back to Klein, who stepped into the traffic. Probably would have been smart to go wide there and gain the zone. But he regains control. But here come the Titans, 2-on-2 against now Lewis. Mitchell Lewis on the ice, and James Eschrick, and a shot in by Dobson. Again, Dobson threatening the Panther net, and that's got to be Dobson's 8th or 9th shot of the game. Murray and number 10 Parker Phillips out here now up front for the Panthers, with Mitchell Lewis and Brian Eschrick manning the points. Titans win the puck, but now under pressure by Murray, and Eschrick moved to Lewis, who moves it back to Murray, who has time and space. Moves it again to Lewis, brings it out of the zone up to Murray. These two are going to play cat and mouse here. Oh, shot on by Murray. Steps into the high slot and lofts a shot at Wilsbacher, who blockers that, or gloves it, sorry, to the corner. Here come the Titans again. 1-on-3. That's hopefully won't work. Oh, big hit there by number 10, Parker Phillips. And here comes Shiring, 18. Picked up by Parker Phillips. Gralty now back on the ice. Puck moved up to Gralty, who gains the zone on the right wing. He's in deep. He walks out. Oh! Geez, I thought that went in off the goaltender. Back to the point to DeGangi, who throws it toward the net. That's intercepted in the slot area. Just 4:20 here left. Panthers still protecting the 3-goal lead. Schneid throws it in from the neutral zone in on net. Hetz picks it up for Shaler. Back to Schneid. Schneid up the strong side wall to Segerdahl, who dumps it in. Very smart play, protecting a 3-goal lead with 4 minutes left in the game. Get it deep, make the Titans work to get out of their end, burn that time off the clock. DeGangi, again, that one whistles wide of the net, but again, James DeGangi had several shots from that right point, and one from the center point that resulted in a goal in the first period for the Panthers. Steven Galarowski in for checking with Mike Segerdahl. Segerdahl gains control. This is Burke, 13 for Titans. Moves it up. Whole way into the... Eschrick does a good job hustling back, but loses it. Oh, puck just whistled wide by 13 Burke. And it's in on Reggett, who stops it and holds it. Shot by 57 Mooney from the point. Face-off just to the right of number 1 goaltender Matt Reggett, son of former Penguins goaltender Kenny Reggett. Won cleanly by the Panthers. Comes DeGangi, whistles it hard up the wall, picked up nicely by Klein. Quickly out of the zone and through the neutral zone, and he gets it in on net. Whoa! Wow, that was a blast. Just past the ear of goaltender Wilsbacher, who wasn't sure to cry or wind his watch. I'll borrow a statement from Mike Lang. A little bit of a lucky bounce picked up by Justin Selp in neutral zone, and he's got the line and he'll dump that in. These kids know their role right now. Protecting it. Oh, nice play by Schneid with his skate. Pick off an errant puck. Had a Titan. Oh, nothing called there. Shocking. Shocking. Referees have put the whistles away. Whistles are in the pocket. 28 Schneiders was dragged down with speed. Oh, here comes Salop with a partial break. Oh, it shot in on net. Wilsbacher does a nice job to close off the 5-hole. Loose puck to the corner. Picked up by the Titans. Here comes the Captain Grossman, the defenseman, went end to end. McHugh, 43, covered for Grossman. Grossman back into his spot on D. Here come the Panthers, dump it in. Schneiders again. Come to Ganji and Schneid, the defensive pair again. Titans under pressure in their end by Klein. Klein's going off. Here come the Titans. Schneid again using those skates. Get that on the wall. That's well, I'll tell you, that part of the crowd, that's the same exact spot. They got a stick and a puck or two tonight. Start their own game over there. That puck cleared by Schneid. Schneid making some smart defensive plays here, just clearing, tried to get that off the high glass just to clear the zone. Again, a smart play, protecting a lead late in the game, but over the glass. And not to be a broken record, but in the NHL, that would have been a penalty. Mr. Schneid would be off to the penalty box, and the Panthers would be down a man. Looks like Shaler calling a timeout here. Coach Kurt Hetz has his troops at the bench, not sure what he's going to try here. Down 3 with 1:33 left in regulation. Panthers playing a nice, smart game here in the third period. Just gaining the offensive zone and getting the puck deep and putting a one-man forechecker on there and picking off every errant pass or loose puck in the neutral zone and getting it right back in. Burning time on the clock to the point where we're down to 1:33 here. Don't know how this will end in 1:33, but again, the Titans have not lost this year other than against Pine Richland, and that by a goal. So I don't know that they have found themselves down by 3 with this little time. Though I did mention that they had a fairly remarkable comeback resulting in a victory against Mount Lebanon just a week or so ago, where they were down 6-4, but I think there was a little more time on the clock than this. Coach Hetz has pulled his goalie. 6 attackers on the ice for Shaler. C.J. Murray steps into this face-off circle for the Panthers to take a critical face-off. Gralty here on the left wing. Gralty races that loose puck, and Murray picks it up, and it's going to come out of the end. And that's going to be icing, but we will burn off 4 or 5 seconds. Actually, 8 seconds off the clock on that clear. They'll redo it again right here in front of myself and John Sarabella. We got the bird's eye view right here. Murray, Gralty, DeGangi, Parker Phillips in a good defensive role here. And whoa, Schneid tries to backhand on the wall around to his defensive partner and got it again above the glass into the netting behind goaltender Matt Reggett. They'll face it off again in the same spot. 5 seconds coming off the clock there. Mitchell Lewis on his forehand winds it around to the wall. Played nicely by Parker Phillips to C.J. Murray, who moves up to Gralty, who gains his own and throws it toward the empty net. Whistles wide behind the net, but Murray in forechecking on 2-3 Titans. Parker Phillips there with him. Wow, a little tussle here between Parker Phillips and one of the Titans, and both referees' hands went up quickly. Not sure if there'll be 1 or 2 penalties here and who's going off. Yeah, that's in the only bad spot from mine and cameraman John Sarabella's vantage point here. Right in the corner where we can't see very, very well because of the effect that the glass has, but nonetheless, we do see here that Parker Phillips is heading to the box. And it looks like, when I didn't turn my head quickly enough, it looks like one of the Titans is in the box. Yeah, it's 69, I think his name is Kerbarth. And he's one of the few that I forget his name, but I have to pull my sheet out. Burkharth, sorry, I was close.
Upper St. Clair penalty to number 10.
Face off now about 180 feet beyond, and wow, Schneid throws a nice low hard wrist shot on from the point on a clean face-off win. Clean face-off win there by Trombetta. Nice job, Trombetta. Chokran. Schneid avoids the oncoming checker and just throws it to the corner. A smart play again. Schneid has got great defensive instincts. Shaler recovers it behind the Panther net. Oh, Shaler walks out. He's going to get a chance here. Oh, it pops loose and ends up in Ken Reggett's, or Matty Reggett's glove, excuse me. Shaler doing a nice job to thread the needle between a couple of Panther defenders and get a backhand toward the net that got deflected somehow and popped up in the air, and Reggett picked it off with 31.1 seconds left here. Trombetta takes the face off again. Mitchell Lewis pops it out of the zone nicely and perfectly to the point where that will not be icing because the defenseman Mooney will catch up with it before it ever gets to the goal line. Mooney moves it up to Shaler. And I think the Titans have to realize their goose is cooked at this point. They dump it in. Estrick tries to clear it, but here comes McHugh with a big save by Reggett with about 10 seconds left. And there goes Cochran. He throws the puck toward the net, just about 5 feet wide, but a great effort there by Cochran to try to score in the empty net. And that's it, folks. The Panthers with the big senior recognition night, a victory against the first place in Section 3 Shaler Titans, a solid team top to bottom. Impressed by the Shaler Titans, but boy, that tells you how well the Panthers played and what kind of team they have. Great effort here tonight by the Panthers. Awesome. That's just the Titans' second loss. They dropped to 14-2, and the Panthers moved to 12-3-2, I believe, on the season. So two powerhouses here face off in a great duel, and the Panthers end up on top 4-1. Great job, Panthers. Great job. Well, John, you have anything to add before we sign off here? No? Yeah, great game. And folks, yeah, congratulations to all the seniors that I mentioned earlier. And those of you that happen to pick up on these broadcasts, if you haven't been here, stop out the Ice Castle for one of the home games down the road. It's good live action here. Several hundred people here tonight. Nice crowd, nice game. And that's all, folks. We will see you next time.